President Zelensky on Friday. You expect to talk about weapons?
Yeah, no, we have an interesting meeting going. And look, I'm very disappointed because
From this moment.
and I had a very good relationship. Probably still do. I don't know why he continues with this war. This war has been so bad for him. He's going into 4 years.
Here, he's trying to humiliate Putin. He's basically saying one more time that Russia is a paper tiger. You are 4 years in a small against the small Ukraine. You are not a mighty Russia. You are not a mighty Russian bear. You are a paper tiger.
Of a war that should have he should have won that war in 1 week. He's now going to soon be into his 4th year. He's lost 1.5 million soldiers, probably, close. Certainly in terms of wounded and no legs and no arms and all of the things that happen in horrible wars. It's a horrible war. That's the biggest thing that's happened since World War II in terms of death. It's bigger than any of them. I settled 8 of them. The biggest is that in terms of...
Look how he almost invisibly reminding you about the wars that he stops and then returns back to the topic of Putin and Russia, tells us and how quick he returns, almost no time. Remember, Donald Trump always liked to talk about how many wars he stopped. Almost with no time, he's returning from the wars to a main issue that bothers him, which is Russia and Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin.
Death, incredible. I think India, Pakistan had great potential too. We did a great job in that one, but he's got to really settle this war. And you know, they have long lines waiting for gasoline in Russia right now, right? They have long lines.
It bothers him. He understands the threat. He understands how bad, how south went relationships between Russia and United States.
Who thought that was going to happen? And all of a sudden his economy is going to collapse. And I'd like to see him do well. I mean, I had a very good relationship.
Here, Vladimir, though these bad things will happen with you, but I like to see you in a well-being. He's basically saying he's open to negotiations. But if not, your economy will collapse, more people will continue to die, you will lose your country if not. But I'm ready for communications.
With Vladimir Putin. But he just doesn't want to end that war. And I think it's making him look very bad. He could end.
He doesn't want to end that war, and I don't know why. He takes out responsibility from himself and tells the public, I do not know why this Putin, this crazy Russian, doesn't want to end that war.
He could end it quickly. And I have to tell you, I give credit because who would think that Ukraine could have fought Russia for 4 years to essentially a standstill? Now, there has been some early...
He is using a compliment to Ukraine as his another punch to humiliate Russia. It is not a compliment to Ukraine, as many Ukrainian propaganda bloggers, they will use it. It's another humiliation punch towards Russia.
You know, before they knew what the hell was happening, because it happened quick. Biden should have never let that happen. That's a war that should have never happened, but it did. But it's not making Russia look good, I will tell you that.
We need tomahawks in Ukraine?
We'll be talking about Ukraine, yeah. I mean, I have the president coming in on Friday. and I know what he has to say. He wants weapons. He would like to have tomahawks. Everyone else wants stuff. And we have a lot of tomahawks. Tomahawk is do you need any tomahawks in Argentina?
That was a good one. He's a brilliant speaker, by the way. Here, so in independent media right now, the narrative is the following: that America, United States, we have now only 25%. So here, what he's saying here by offering tomahawks, Russia, do you need? I even can sell it to you, Russia, tomahawks. We have so many tomahawks that we don't care. We even can sell it to you. We have so many of them, and they are so much better than whatever you have, that you can buy it from us. First, he is there is a rumor in independent media that America has only 25% of required tomahawks. It's like 3 times more number of tomahawks America need to have to protect itself, because every independent media talking about it. So Donald Trump, by his message, is saying, no, it's not true. We have a lot of them. Now, whether it's a lie or not, we don't know. Second, he is saying that Russia, your rockets, your whatever, your intercontinental rockets are so bad that you can buy tomahawks from us. Also, it's a nuclear threat to Russia as well. But the main message here, we have a lot of weapon. We don't care. We can sell to anyone. It's a third type of message, is a transactional, economical. Again, he's signaling to Putin that he's ready to negotiate.
You need them for your opposition, I guess, because see, in this country, they'd use tomahawks for the opposition. I don't do that. I'm much nicer. The Democrats would use them if they had the chance. They're sick people. Go ahead.
President, are you worried that this plan with Argentina can fail?
Anything can fail.
Now here, he is being asked a question regarding Argentina. And now look how he professionally moves it and approaches to Russia topic. Again, Russia topic bothers him a lot. Now watch it. It was a question regarding Argentina.
Anything can fail. You never know. That's why I say Putin should do something about the war, because so far, I mean, it's turned out to be very bad for him. But anything can. So this plan can fail. Sure, it can fail, but it's got a better chance. I would say, Scott, it's got a better chance of success than failure. And if it's successful, it's an unbelievable success. It can transform your country into greatness. It's got a great chance. We'd like to give it a chance. Anything can fail, but we'd like to give it a chance. And we think, because he's made so much progress. I mean, the work that
he is again, even talking about Latin America and basically saying that, you know what, my Make America Great Again, my great America is South America, Canada, and North America as a one state. This is Donald Trump's great America. And for Latino presidents, every president will become a governor of a new American state. So basically, he want to do America for Latinos. Now, your perception of it, if you think about it, it's a basically concentration camp, limited by the geographical line of South America. So in his state of mind, great America is like South, North, and Canada. And they're gonna fight for Greenland. Because they are dealing with a lot of, and where Latin America were become a source of food and a people that they will be sending, front lines against Russia and China, either or. And a people is a future meat for rockets and bullets.
He's done over the last 4 years is incredible. And it would be a shame.
He's also signaling other Latino presidents. If Argentina succeeds, then your countries also can thrive. He's bringing people. First of all, he's bringing us to that big event, gradually preparing us. But he is also signaling people. He is signaling people in those Latin American countries that do the regime change within the country, and you will be as great as Argentina will become. Now, whether it will or will not, we're going to see. But the way Donald Trump does the management, I think Argentina project will succeed, by the way. Let's move forward.
Aim to lose that progress. He's very close to having a big success.
Mr. President, will you consider removing restrictions on the press that report at the Pentagon? And have you spoken to Secretary Hegseth about this?
I have, yeah. Well, he's finding. I think I can speak for him.
Definitely, whatever you saw here, some punches to humiliate Russia, some offerings to Russia, he's luring Putin to start a negotiation. It's going to be very bad for you, he says on his interview yesterday to a journalist on Air Force One. Now, he's threatening him, saying it's going to be bad for you. At the same time, he's offering to negotiate. At the same time, he reminds us that he has great relationship with Putin. At the same time, Melania Trump, day before yesterday, all of a sudden told the press that communication with Vladimir Putin continues regarding the kids exchange. So they're sending messages to each other. They don't want to start. Yet, both of them don't want to find a compromise to not starting a nuclear war. But you know what? They already decided. They have already decided. Even Donald Trump, in this case, on the very same press conference on Air Force One, he says that there are prophecies, says Donald Trump, that World War III will start in the Middle East. They're not gonna start in the Middle East, continues Donald Trump. I brought a peace to Middle East. Would say that Donald Trump here saying that he is a prophet. He is the prophet, a Messiah. He goes against prophecies, and saying no, It will not start in Middle East. It also signal to Russia. In their minds, nuclear war already happened. Yet we are choosing just to wait for it and take our chances. So I hope you do understand what that means, right? If so, comment please below if you want to see second part of this podcast, which I upload only if this one collects 100 likes. 100 likes, and a second part about UFO, second part about UAPs, unidentified anomaly phenomena. That's how they call them. So 100 likes for this video, and I will release absolutely for free for you the second part. Thank you. Please like it if you like it. This is Vlad Gasparian, and this is Gasparian Podcast. I see you soon. Bye-bye.